And we hope this is going to be the kind of the final nail in the coffin of major crime in Rantoul.
About 80% of criminals in Rantoul are people living in rental properties. Now, the village is starting a new program to prevent it from getting worse. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. The village created a crime-free housing ordinance. It's a new law that helps property owners by creating stricter rules for tenants. WCIA3's Jennifer Jensen is with us. So, Jennifer, explain how this all works.
Well, right now, landlords all have their own rules for eviction. This ordinance brings a uniform standard of expectations for tenants, and it applies to all property owners who meet the requirements.
A lot of landlords pass bad residents between each other.
Property managers in Rantoul have noticed a trend with some of their tenants.
We've run into maybe some burglaries, maybe some possession charges.
To cut down on crime, the village and the police department created a crime-free housing ordinance. It's meant to help property owners screen new tenants and make it easier for them to evict people who break the law.
We created this kind of one strike and you're out, which with the serious crimes like homicide and sexual assault and burglary and robbery.
Anytime a tenant signs a lease, they also have to sign an addendum with strict rules. If you break the agreement, you will get evicted.
Then there's kind of a two strike and you're out. So if they commit any crimes, that's a violation of the criminal code.
Police Chief Tony Brown says crime in Rantoul has gone down in the last 5 years, but there are still problems they face frequently.
Shots fired and violence related to gun and drug violence.
Rental properties make up about half of Rantoul's housing market. Brown says this will help tighten the standards for everyone.
What we would expect to see is reduction in crime, improvement in the overall quality of life of the residents of Rantoul.
That's what property managers want to come out of this too.
It help us narrow down just having a good class of residents and like longevity, good tenancy.
The ordinance went into effect at the first of the year. Jennifer.
All right, thank you so much. Now, if property owners don't enforce the ordinance, they can be fined $75 to $750 per day of a violation.